Hey guys, what's going on? I've got a couple of packages though I'm going to be opening. I just thought that this might be a good time as any to show these. Okay, we're going to talk about some of these things here that I've got in this random bag. First thing I got here is from Zaranyzerak. He and I had talked a couple times on Facebook and emails and everything, and I was really interested in getting this particular DVD. It's got all the address information for both of us on the back, so I'm just going to open it from this side. And it does sound like to me there might be like the case broke, but that's no big deal. I mean, it's just a case. As long as I get the DVD, you know, I can always replace the case. This is one that I was unaware that he had. I didn't see it on his website, but I saw a review by another YouTuber, and I was led to his Facebook page where I did find it. And this is what it is. It's Zaranyzerak's The Early Days of YouTube, 2006. So this is kind of cool to finally see this on DVD. I would like to see it, you know, kind of upscaled and on a kind of a grander presentation, and all at once too. You can just sit down and watch them back to back. My internet's not that great here, so I don't get to watch a lot of things above, you know, the really small like 360p and 480p. It's really cool. He does like the light scribe, and does all the information. It says disc 1, disc 2 on it. It says Zaranyzerak. And most of you guys have probably seen the stuff that's on here, but if you haven't, definitely go check out his Facebook page and check out his website. He said that he was going to finally, I think, move some of that information over to that website, but if not, you can definitely message him on Facebook or YouTube and he'll direct you in the right direction. But yeah, Zaranyzerak. I just sent him something too, so hopefully you guys will see a package opening maybe over on his channel. So that's the first thing to show. And then now I'm going to unpackage some stuff, you guys. I finally joined those rewards programs that they have for different companies. It's one of the ones where you just turn in your codes from the stuff that you purchase, and then you can earn rewards toward free things. Disney's been doing this forever. Warner started doing it quite a while back. Sony just barely kind of started getting into this. So the Sony rewards thing is a little tricky because there's not that many movies. I mean, they make a ton of movies, but most of the stuff that has codes that you can redeem is fairly new. First thing I'll show here, because this is totally hilarious. This came from Warner. And as you can see, this bag, it's bigger than my head, but yet there's only something right down in that corner. I've got my address here on this section, so I'll leave it like that. But yes, this isn't padded, so let me tear into this. Stupid receipt. This is the Clone Wars Season 1 on Blu-ray. I got this from my Warner Brothers rewards, so it was free, but it was a cool thing. I wanted to upgrade my DVDs, and I'd already kind of gotten rid of my DVDs once I realized I was going to get this. This was just a cool thing that I'd like to see in HD, and I like the Clone Wars okay. In a weird way, I like it a little bit better than some of the prequels just because it makes more references to the original trilogy and brings in lots of like side characters. I always enjoyed that. I got, which this is kind of hard to hold up without seeing my address also. This came from Warner. I may have to edit it again. Another receipt. Okay. This came from Warner, and this time I got Fringe Season 3 on Blu-ray. This is one that I'd already had, but my girlfriend hadn't seen it, so I thought this would be a cool thing to get that she would be able to watch, just to try to use up some of our rewards in a productive way. A lot of their rewards seem like you don't get as much for your rewards as other things, so you really have to kind of go balance out whether you want to give 1,500 points towards something that sells for like $6, or give like 2,000 or 3,000 points to something that may go for like $30. So, but yeah, that's two different cool things that I got from Warner so far. This is all I've got from them, which it took a lot of points to get those two things. The next things I got are all things that came randomly about the same day, even though they took forever. And I'll hold them like this. These are things that I got from the Disney program. I had a lot of points for Disney because I had stuff, even DVDs, going back to like 5-6 years ago. And so I just kind of randomly got a lot of things. I hate to say it, but I didn't really like the selection. I know people have said that also, so I'm not the only one. But I don't really like a lot of the selection that they have for your rewards. Warner doesn't have a large selection, but the stuff that they do have is good. When you go to Disney, there's not a lot of Blu-rays. The Blu-rays they have are obviously the ones that don't sell very well. The DVDs are really like sporadic in values. Some of them are good deals, some of them are not, but they're mostly the live action classics, which are not as popular as some of the other stuff. This is one of the things I got, and it was fairly cheap, but it was Rocket Man. I'd actually never seen this, and that was the main reason I got it. So I thought, you know, I'll just get it. It looks like kind of like a dumb, you know, cheesy comedy. But yeah, if you guys have ever seen this, you might tell me what you think of it. I just got it just to use some of my rewards. And then, of course, it comes with a whole bunch of junk in there. Here's another thing, and it's funny because a lot of these I got the same time, but they ship them separately, which I'm not really for sure why. But I didn't really get anything too snazzy. This is actually probably one of the things I was more excited about. This is called Frank and Ollie, which is a documentary about two of the early animators from Disney. And I thought this was actually a pretty cool thing. I was actually probably more excited to see this, and it's not available in Blu-ray or anything, so this is the best way to get this documentary. As far as I know, I don't think they have a Blu-ray of this. This is one of those things where I like documentaries so much that that's actually probably one of the better investments I made, because that actually sells pretty well. So that's like one of those things that I probably couldn't have purchased it for a good price, so I might as well get it for free. The next one here is two. I got a lot of stuff from Disney. I try to get a lot of cheap things, but at the same time, I just take stuff. This was a 2 DVD set that I got that was kind of funny. This is Moon Pilot, which I'd never seen this, and this one's got Monkey's Uncle with Annette Funicello, which I've never seen either one of those, but I thought, you know, what the hey, it's free. One more here, if you can believe it, and I know what this one is. This is one that I don't know if it's good or not. I've heard some decent things about it, and it was fairly cheap for a Blu-ray, and that's Glory Road. I like sports movies, okay. I go through phases where I really like sports movies and then I don't, and right now I'm enjoying sports movies, so I thought this was a good deal for Blu-ray. Not that you get a lot of selection for Blu-ray over there at the Disney program. So let me clear the way here, and we'll do a little quick edit. But that's it. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you again later. All right.